From zoom, zoom, zoom to where's the beef? The American Advertising Museum in Portland, Oregon preserves all forms of advertising. In this segment of In Your Prime, host Jeff Thomas adds this to his list of must-see. Hello and welcome to another edition of In Your Prime. I'm Jeff Thomas. Did you know that the average American is exposed to over 2,000 advertisements every day? That's the television set, radio, internet, print. At the American Advertising Museum in Portland, Oregon, you'll see the evolution of advertising as we know it today. In fact, they have a replica of one of the first paid advertisements in an American newspaper.
Among the first ads that ran in America, they would have been in newspapers like these. In 1704, the first issue of the Pennsylvania Gazette came out, and Ben Franklin was the editor for that. And they're just little bits of text that were advertising how great America was. They ran in England and encouraged people to come to America. Into 1860, we had the first newspaper that was illustrated, Frank Leslie's Illustrated Newspaper. So in addition to the historic ads from the 1700s, we always feature award-winning work from an international competition, and this competition was held in France, but this is one of my favorite campaigns. It's advertising British butter, and it ran in England.
It's a Post-it note, right? Representing butter?
Yes.
Very creative.
The museum's mission is to preserve and exhibit advertising from all media. So we have print and radio and TV ads, we have outdoor signs, bus boards. So in addition to the museum itself, which is in downtown Portland, we also have 2 traveling exhibits that travel the nation, and we also have a website, which is admuseum.org.
Bring smiles to your face, something kids can enjoy. It's Slinky, for fun it's a wonderful toy. It's Slinky, it's fun for a girl and a boy. And Slinky Mopey.
Hot dogs, Armour hot dogs. What kinds of kids eat Armour hot dogs?
Fat kids, skinny kids, kids who climb on rocks. Tall kids, sissy kids.
Even kids with chicken pox love hot dogs.
Armour hot dogs.
The dogs kids love to bite. Picking it up on the old
My dog's
banjo.
bigger than your dog. My dog's faster than yours. My dog's better cause he gets 10 races. My dog's better than yours. My dog's blue. My baloney has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R. Oh, I love to eat it every day. If you ask me why, I'll say, 'cause Oscar Mayer. The kids will all want to try the hit of the day when you're ready to play. Everyone knows it's Slinky.
Hey, you got chocolate on my peanut butter.
You got peanut butter on my chocolate.
Hey, it's good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Lido? Sure. Organized? Sure. Please don't squeeze the Charmin.
But Mr. Whipple, this new Charmin bathroom tissue is so soft, so squeezably soft.
Hey, Catherine, isn't that the Jansen swimmer?
It is, and Jansen Swimwear created her character in the 1920s. She first appeared in one of their catalogs, and you can even tell how fashion has changed over the years as seeing her logo and how they've changed her swimsuit every year or through the decades. And this specific diver came from their Vancouver office. They only created 7 fiberglass 15-foot divers, and she's one of only 4 that still exist.
Wow, you're lucky to have it here.
Yes. Burma Shave is a men's shaving cream, and they had an innovative campaign that ran from the 1920s to the mid-60s along highways. And in the 20s and 30s, before freeways existed, especially in the 50s and 60s as people traveled for the first time and had leisure time, these signs appeared along roadsides, and Burma Shave would actually go to the farmers and rent land from them, or just the farmers would be glad to have them along the sides of the road. And people driving by, these signs were spaced about 30 feet apart, and so as they were driving, they would make the jingle along. They would discover the jingle as they drove along.
What is it? Statistics prove, near and far, that folks who drive like crazy are.
Will Vinton Studios, which is a local production company, created the California Raisins in 1986. They ran a national campaign using the claymation process, which Will Vinton had invented in the 70s, and they polished it. The raisins were the best of the best for that process. There are a few recent ads that feature claymation as a process, but Will Vinton Studios has moved into computer-generated imagery, CGI, and they're known now for their M&M's animation on the TV ads, and most recently on Three Musketeer TV ads.
From a simple classified ad in the newspaper to a full-scale 30-second production of Dancing Raisins, there's no doubt that advertising is in our lives to stay. If you'd like to learn more about advertising or new exhibits here at the American Advertising Museum, you can go online at www.admuseum.org. I'm Jeff Thomas for In Your Prime. I'll see you next time.
The American Advertising Museum has all the slogans you remember, and probably some you'd like to forget. The next time you're in Portland, Oregon, stop by and check out the American Advertising Museum. Coming up next on Senior Scene, host Ted Bryant sits down for some lunch with some ladies who are members of a chapter of the Red Hat Society.